Guinée-Conakry. Guinée-Conakry. Afrique. Si, Afrique. Guinée-Conakry. 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 Si, Guinée-Conakry.
Guinée-Conakry. Fiscal Barça.
Nico Williams was booed and went through a real nightmare at the new Spotify Camp Nou. Now, former Barcelona coach Ernesto Valverde has commented on the boos directed at the forward. But before revealing what the Athletic Club coach said, let's recap some key events from the match. Brother, we need to talk about Joan Garcia. I think he's the perfect goalkeeper to replace Ter Stegen and be the team's last line of defense for many years. He looked sharp in Barcelona's 4-0 win over Athletic Club. Look at this, save the ball is heading straight for the goal. The clean sheet brought the much-needed defensive stability after a rough period under backup goalkeeper Wojciech Szczesny. Garcia, who missed several matches due to injury, returned to goal for the first time since early September. During his absence, Szczesny played 6 La Liga games and 3 Champions League matches, conceding 11 goals in the league alone and failing to keep a clean sheet in any game. The difference in performance became obvious as soon as Garcia returned. It didn't take long for Garcia to show he was fully recovered. He displayed his usual concentration and precise passing needed to build attacks from the back, putting up impressive stats throughout the match. He led the team in ball recoveries, with 10 in total, and also showed great accuracy in build-up play, completing 30 passes with a 96.7% success rate. On top of that, he made 2 crucial saves, a shot from Unai Gomez and a header from Dani Vivian, securing Barcelona's first clean sheet since September. After the game, Garcia said, "I felt the support from the fans. I'm very happy to come back with a win. I feel comfortable helping the team. If I need to be braver, I have no problem with that. Today went very well. For a while now, we've been trying to keep a clean sheet. We've made some changes, but every game is different. I hope we can continue this in the next matches. We were very excited to play here, and the stadium was packed. I hope we can keep this up in every game." The confident performance of the 24-year-old suggests that Barcelona may have solved their goalkeeping issues just ahead of a crucial Champions League clash against Chelsea next week. According to Sport, Marcus Rashford has returned to training after recovering from a flu that kept him out of recent sessions and the match against Athletic Club. He's expected to train normally until the squad travels to London. 2 other players were also in focus. Alejandro Balde, who was substituted after feeling dizzy against Athletic, trained without issues and could even start if Hansi Flick gives the green light. Meanwhile, Pedri continues individual training and won't be called up for the Chelsea match. Renowned Spanish journalist Javi Miguel ruled out any chance of Pedri playing midweek, noting that Pedri will travel to London only to relax, as Tuesday is his birthday. The club prefers a full recovery, with his expected return slated for the next La Liga game against Alaves. Even at 37 years old, Robert Lewandowski continues to impress at the highest level of football. After missing the start of the season due to injury, he returned in excellent form, scoring a hat-trick against Celta, contributing with goals and assists for Poland, and finding the net again in the reopening of the Camp Nou, totaling 5 goals and 2 assists in his last 4 games as a starter. His performance shows that age has not been an obstacle and that he remains decisive. Although his future role at Barcelona may change, possibly as a super sub, his leadership remains invaluable. Given his recent productivity, there are solid arguments for the club to reconsider letting him leave at the end of the season. Speaking to the press after the game, he proudly held the ball in his arm throughout the interaction and even explained why he was taking it home as a keepsake from that night. "I'm taking this ball home. It's the first ball in the new Camp Nou. It's special," he told DAZN. "We were determined to attack from the start. This moment is special for me, to score the first goal in the new Camp Nou. I'm very proud. It's our first time back at Camp Nou, and it's a special day for us. We're very happy and excited to play here. We played really well from the start, scoring 2 goals in the first half and securing 3 more points. The most important thing is that we're back here. It's a different experience playing here. We have a very good team, and now we need to look ahead. When we play at Camp Nou, we're a slightly stronger team than at other stadiums. I felt good from the start. I'm 37, but for me, it was a special day to play here again. To score a goal. In the end, we scored 4 goals, and I think we can play like this or even better in every game here. We controlled the game from the very beginning."
Important. When he's a player, when he has a chance, it's normally nearly 100% that he scores. So it was very important today that we that we score a goal very early, because it gives us the confidence we need. And for me, he's I think in the last 10 years maybe one of the best, maybe the best number 9. So and it doesn't have to do something with the age. No, he's fit and he has the hunger to score goals, and this is an important thing.
Ernesto Valverde acknowledged Barcelona's superiority, but emphasized that his team performed well in the first half. After going down 1-0, we bounced back and had chances to equalize. The game was open, but then a series of setbacks happened. The 2-0, the goal early in the second half, and the red card. Everything that happened after that just made things worse. Our tackles in both halves were very weak, and these teams don't forgive mistakes. We didn't take advantage of our opportunities. There's not much more to say. We suffered until the end.
Another widely discussed topic of the night was the reception given to Nico Williams. The winger was met with loud boos every time he touched the ball. When asked about the boos, Valverde didn't shy away from the issue.
Buenas, aquí Javier Ortiz de Lazcano del Correo. Nico era el protagonista del partido por lo que ha sucedido los dos últimos veranos.
People can express themselves however they see fit. They booed him every time he touched the ball, and he dealt with it with varying degrees of success. He had a chance to score. These are situations players have to face throughout their careers. You have to face it with composure. In these cases, it's better to ask for the ball and be bold, which I think he did. After Valverde's comments, other reactions emerged in the Athletic locker room. Midfielder Íñigo Ruiz de Galarreta also weighed in, sharing his own perspective on the pressure Nico Williams has been facing. "I was expecting this atmosphere and I saw him calm," he said. "Are you serious, Valverde?" Nico Williams was completely cooked by Koundé. He even had a chance to score, that's true, but he did nothing beyond that. He was dominated by our defenders the entire game. Nico Williams had 0 goals, 0 assists, 0 shots on target, 0 shots off target, 0-2 dribbles, and lost possession 10 times. Beyond his underwhelming performance, he still has to deal with the club's and fans' outrage after the whole episode surrounding his signing. First, he agreed with Barcelona, then made that cruel and ridiculous announcement that he would renew with Athletic Club. To make matters worse, many in Spain believe he used Barca's interest to inflate his market value and increase his own salary. The clause he tried to impose, leaving for free if Barcelona couldn't register him in La Liga after paying the $60 million release clause, was simply absurd. What club in their right mind would accept that? He's not Messi. He and his agent knew Barcelona would back down in the face of such demands, and that's exactly what happened. In the end, the plan worked. Athletic applied pressure and Williams renewed with a higher salary. After all this, did he really think he would be celebrated at Camp Nou just for being friends with Lamine Yamal? Of course not. He was booed and didn't play well, which is why Valverde eventually subbed him off. He experienced a true nightmare at Camp Nou in front of 45,000 Culas. Imagine if it had been 90,000. Since turning down Barcelona, Nico Williams has been on a downward spiral.